Hi, welcome to another Fajardo Friday Life lesson. This particular lesson is going to be what I would call part of the 3, 6, 9, and 12 series. What does that mean exactly? These are times of the year. The third month, the sixth month, the ninth month, and the 12th month. If anybody is like me, especially when you get out for the first time and you're on your own, you're not even realizing things that you need to be taking care of, maintenance things especially. And when do you check these things? Because they could happen at all various times. So I decided to try to put together something that helps me remember a lot better. And it's 3, 6, 9, 12 every 3 months. So I'm sorry that I'm starting right in the middle of it, but it's the ninth month, so it's September. And there are some key things in September that are really important to do as part of that maintenance checkup, all that. The first thing I'm going to talk about is your brakes and your tires and all of that. So we're hitting September, we're hitting into fall and eventually going into winter. This would be the perfect time. It's a little warm out for you to get those things fixed if needed. And it's a great opportunity to just get them checked so that you are ready for when we get into that time period where tires are going to be very, very, very important. So there's that. The second thing that I would say that you need to make sure to check are your gutters. So this is also going to be that time period where the leaves are going to start to fall. You're going to start getting those rains, sleet, snow. Getting that stuff as cleared out as much as possible is really important because, first of all, if your gutters are clogged, then the water has nowhere to go. It just spills out over the gutter. And then right beneath your gutter is your foundation. And a lot of people end up getting floods in their basements because of that specific problem, having water piling up and the fact that the ground can't stop it up and it can't spread out. It's very important to keep water away from your foundations as much as you possibly can. So the gutters are a big thing. I know this because I didn't know I was supposed to do that. And guess what happened to me in my basement? Yeah. So lots of fixing there. So the gutters are important. And the gutters specifically, that even though I have like a 3, 6, 9, and 12, maybe you spread these things out. There are certain things that need to be done probably at the third month, the sixth month, the ninth month, and the 12th month. Gutters are probably one of those things that you at least want to check at those intervals because of the changing weather and the different things that happen during those time periods. You're looking at fall, you've got a lot of leaves possibly. Winter, you have snow. Spring, you've got a lot of rain. If you let those things build up over time and you don't continuously try to take care of it, then it could freeze in there, it could cake in there, it gets harder for you to get out of there. So it's just better in a maintenance sense to go ahead and get that worked out. Another thing that you definitely want to take care of during that ninth month is your sprinkler system. This is where I completely went wrong. I had no idea that I had to like clean out my sprinkler system when it was getting into winter. I thought by turning it off, I was going to be perfectly fine. Oh no, 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 because there's water still in the pipes. Like even if you turn off that system, you still have the water throughout the whole pipe. And if it freezes, then it can crack the pipes and it can crack the sprinkler heads. I didn't know that. So I had to go and get a lot of my sprinkler system redone just because I didn't have that kind of knowledge. I hope you get this knowledge now. And before that, I didn't realize that there was a certain way, a process that you needed to do to turn off your sprinkler system. So I broke something that was near my foundation, and all of this water came in. Thank goodness I caught it before it was too late. But from that, I learned, okay, in the ninth month, I need to definitely get that taken care of. The last thing that I'm going to talk about in terms of things that you want to definitely do during this time period has to do with air filters. So you have air filters where you need to, if you're switching from spring to fall or fall to spring, depending on the type of part of the world that you're in, you want to switch that out during the ninth month because you're making that switch to either air conditioning or to fall. So, or to heat. So just keep that in mind. That is something that you definitely want to do. Technically, you should be checking your air filters in your system every 3 months. Again, 3, 6, 9, 12. But it's important because especially you need to check the vents and the vent traps because a lot of things like, not just us, and especially if you have animals, like that is getting put into the vents and it's getting into that trap. And so it's not getting taken out. So definitely check your air filtration systems so that you have everything that you need to be able to get to that next phase of the year. So hope this helps. Thanks for listening.